What's up, guys? We're back in Miami. We have about a week and a half until Chicago. We just got back from Michigan. I'm going to take you guys along for how I prepare for that tournament. Just pulled up to one of my newest partnerships, PRS right there, all about recovery. Great team, Oscar's behind it, that's my man. So we're gonna get, I think, a sports massage done today, much needed. So see you guys in there. What's up, guys? Had a pretty light morning this morning, nothing really, but now we're at the gym, even though we don't want to be, and we're gonna get this workout in and then get a good drilling session. So we'll take you through both of them.
You take mine, now you think it is fine. Doesn't make me so blind, you just waste a lot of time. We're gonna feel this love, paint it with some colors. Now you don't. You forget all the memories, you close your eyes. You say that we stay friends, but you still went away. What I want, hold your hands till the ends. What you want is to end, say goodbye. Show it out, what am I supposed to do? Tell me why, tell me why, tell me why you wanna hurt and understand it. Tell me why.
Don't you love training? Tell me how much you love it. Sucks! Things nobody sees, but now I get to see.
Tell me why. Tell me why. Tell me why.
Wow. All right, guys. So for most of you that don't know, back in Miami, Reese and we actually have our own coaching business, pickleball coaching business. So just had that good drilling session and gym session. Now I'm here to teach a client to finish off my day, and then I'll hit the hay. So really good, really hard training session today. Super hot back here in Miami, a different kind of heat than it was in Michigan. But I feel like it's the best place to train because if you can handle this heat, you can handle any weather. But yeah, feeling good. Trying to get as many reps as possible before Chicago. So gonna teach some clients, and then I'll see you guys tomorrow. What's up, guys? We're here about to drill. We're gonna do some doubles focus things today. As you saw yesterday, it was mostly singles, so we like to switch it up and give the body a break once in a while, and also the mind. So we're gonna work on some stuff, and then I have gym and recovery later on. Pumbi. Look. Chuki. Chuki. Hi, Chuki. Alright guys, I'm here at the recovery at PRS. I'm officially in the H-bot machine. So what this does is it accelerates healing of your muscles, ligaments, and tendons, like at a super rapid speed. So essentially what Oscar told me is like, if you use this in between training sessions, like after your first training session, if you do this, then your second training session, you'll feel brand new. So this is just, it's something I've never done before. It kind of looks like a little submarine in here. So I'm sitting on 2 chairs, and then we got a little bit of entertainment right there. I'm gonna start off with 1 hour since I've never done it before. The sensation is weird. It feels like I'm flying in a plane and my ears are popping. But besides that, like nothing too crazy out of the ordinary. But I'll give you guys an update from how I feel afterwards. So actually, before I give you like a rundown of how this felt afterward, I kind of wanted to have like an honest conversation, which I feel like you don't get from most athletes, like behind the scenes of what life is really like. So this is a great example of a video of like, you see all the hard work that I'm putting in and this and that, but you don't really see the downtime or like the thought process, right? So like my emotional state and like my mental state. So basically I got back from Michigan. I had that travel day. That was my day of rest. And then immediately I got right back into work and training. This month is a little bit different because we have 2 tournaments in 1 month. So it's a little bit more of a clammed, like, you know, competition month, which is something that we normally don't have. It's 1 tournament a month usually, and then you have time to kind of recuperate and rest your mind and this and that. But because of the circumstances here, you know, we really don't have any time to kind of have any downtime. Just immediately back into preparing for the next tournament, so that competition kind of mindset doesn't really go away. But in terms of that, like, I think that most people see professional athletes and they think that they are super excited every day to go and train and go and do this and go to recovery and go to the gym and this and that. But let me tell you, it is the complete opposite. I would say definitely more than half of the time, I don't want to do the things that I'm doing. I'm exhausted. You know, I want some mental relaxation, some rest, some like disconnection that you don't necessarily have the time for. So, you know, people that don't know me and you see me from the outside, you probably think like she's super serious and super professional, which obviously there's a time and place for it. Like when it's time to compete, I am that person. But for the people that do know me, they know I'm a clown and they know like the work that I put into what I'm doing. So I do pride myself in like working really hard when it's time to work hard, right? When I get to the court and it's time to train, I train hard. When I'm at the gym and we're doing the workout, I'm working out hard. When I do the recovery, like I'm here and I'm committed to it. But like to get myself to that place, like to get myself to the court, I'm like, holy shit, like I don't want to get out of this bed today. I don't want to move. Like I have to mentally prepare myself and hype myself up of like, okay, Kat, we're going to get up. We're going to go to practice. It's going to make us better. Even if you give 100% of whatever you have today, whether it's 10%, 20%, 50%, just give 100% of that. And just remember, in the long run, it's going to compile and you're going to get better and da-da-da-da-da. Like literally, that's the process mentally of what's happening in my mind. And it's really hard. Like I feel like that part of me of like the willingness to stay consistent and to persevere, like during the times where I literally don't want to get out of bed. Like after Michigan, I would have loved to not move this week a muscle. Like, I would have loved to just roll from one side of the bed to the other side of the bed, straight up. But it's not an option. So I'm sure I'm not the only one that feels like this, but I feel like I'm the one of the few that's willing to open up about it. So I was just kind of thinking to give you guys more of a honest, rundown of what's going in my brain. So yeah, even though you see all these clips of me at the gym and this and that, like, just know I don't want to be there right now. And I'm doing it more so because I know the benefit it's going to give me, and it's going to make the wins just that much sweeter. So, like, everyone sees you winning the gold, but they don't know what you went through to get to it, to get to it. And it's a lot, guys. So that's why I feel like, winning a championship is so big to that athlete, because there's a lot of things that you guys don't see behind the scenes, that the demons that we're fighting in order to get to that point, to actually be able to compete for gold. So that was just, my little rant in here. Maybe the oxygen's getting to my brain, but just to, give you guys an honest look. That's my goal of this channel, is to really, be vulnerable, because I'm not afraid to be authentically myself, nor do I care if anyone judges what I'm doing or thinking or whatever. I don't really care. And for those of you that are interested in what this life really entails, like, here it is. I'm one of the few as well that I think kind of has a full-time job coaching pickleball once I get back home. I would love to win tournaments and then come back home and just focus on training and, like, the career itself. But I have to, I have a family, I have a house, I have a dog, I have a wife, I have things that I have responsibilities that I need to take care of. And winning the gold is just for 1 second, because then real life hits and you got to go back to what you need to do in order to survive. So yeah, anyway, I will let you know how I feel after this. Okay, see you. All right, officially finished. It was interesting while I was in there. So, like, when you immediately go in, you feel like you're rising, like, through an airplane, like I said, and your ears are popping. And then once I feel like my body equalized and got used to what was happening, I felt very, like, heavy almost, and, like, grounded, and, like, slow motion a little bit. And then he had to decompress the machine afterward, letting the air out. And then again, my ears started popping, and I kind of felt that lightweight feeling again. And when I got out, like, now I feel like a mix of heavy and light. So what he said is, like, it's a 24-hour healing process. So just because I did it and now I'm out doesn't mean that the therapy's over. It lasts for the 24 hours. And basically everything that went inside of my core is now going to be released slowly over time. So yeah, basically just an overload of oxygen accelerates the healing process of whatever it may be. He said that this machine was originally meant for medical purposes, like in World War II, where they used it for military to heal their wounds, or like after surgeries and stuff like that. So pretty interesting stuff. You definitely, it's not something where, like, for example, when I get in the ice bath or the sauna, like, it's an immediate reaction to physically to your body, as well as, like, mentally. I feel like afterwards, like in the ice bath, you get that immediate shock and you feel awake. And then in the sauna, I feel like a lot more, like, relaxed and kind of sleepy afterwards. So yeah, he said that it does help cognitive function. So he's like, if you want to do puzzles or you want to do, like, quizzes or something like that, like, you can definitely see the benefits of it. And then he said that being in there, like, will get you to talk more. So I guess that's why the rant, like, went on. And I was like, I don't know if it's the oxygen in my brain. Well, it turns out it was. So yeah, I feel really good. I'm probably going to get a really good night's sleep. All this recovery, like, more than anything, I feel like it makes me feel really good at night, get a really good night's sleep, and then feel rest and recovered for the next day. So I'm going to go home now. I'm going to rest, recover, and get ready for tomorrow and do it all over again. So see you guys tomorrow. Here we go. Another day to be great, right, Kat? Right. How many more days until Puerto Rico? Huh? How many more days until Puerto Rico? I need, like, a countdown. Like, doesn't matter. What matters is today. Nope. Right here and now. Be in the moment.
It has to be by here. Wait,
Inside look. 2-time gold medalist Katarina Stewart. She wants to punch me in the face right now, but she'll thank me later. I will not. All right, we have special guest today, Brookie. How you feeling for Chicago?
I'm so ready. Let's go.
Compared to Michigan?
Can only go up from here, so let's freaking go.
All right, guys, I'm here walking Puma outside, but today gym was on the schedule and I decided to skip it, and I took like a 3-4 hour nap. I was cooked. Remember yesterday how I was talking about like there's a lot of times where you're at 0% and you still have to go and show up? Well, today was that day. Like I literally had 0% within me, and I just got through the drilling session with singles and then the drilling session with Brooke just to get some reps in, but it was really hard, and yeah, I couldn't have even imagined doing gym today. So I took a 3-hour nap. I feel a lot better now, and I have my last lesson of the day to go teach, and I think I might play a little bit with my wife Lisa afterwards. So, but yeah, just an example of like things don't always go to plan, and I think it's important to listen to your body, and my body was craving some rest. So yeah, those are things that you have to pay attention to. But I'll see you guys over when I play with Lisa. This is my wife, Luisa.
Hi.
And this is Reese's girl, Della. Here we are playing pickleball. Reese, how excited are you from 1 to 10?
I'm so excited.
So excited.
This is our other job, is to be partners.
Great partners.
That now they all of a sudden love pickleball. All of a sudden. Bruh. I do level 3, unlike you.
Well, it's your third time doing it. Any words for the vlog?
Ouch. Time to get hot. Cold today. Is it not cold every day?
It's cold, like I feel it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's bad.
This is where you build the mind of a champion right here.
It's really cool today.
Here we go. Moment of truth. Come on, all the way down, arms in. Yeah. I'm starting it. Breathe. Start scooching down a little bit. Get your chest in there. Guys, as you see, we were tortured in that cold plunge for recovery, but we feel a million times better now. How do you feel after?
I feel great. I feel electric.
No, she doesn't. She's tired.
I'm super tired.
Yeah, the first time I did it too, like I was tired by like 6 p.m. So it definitely helps body-wise, but I feel like mentally it takes a lot of, right? Mental strength.
Yeah, for sure.
Mental energy, but we're feeling good now. We're here editing the gold medal match analysis for you guys to post on Monday, but the rest of the weekend's pretty chill. We put the work in this week, and now it's time to kind of rest and
Yeah, recover for a couple days because
Yeah.
we got a big week ahead.
not really focus on pickleball until Monday again. So
Yeah.
yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna go to the museum, so I'll take some clips of that with my wife, and then back at it on Monday. So see you tomorrow.
She's so cute. Buy me one.
What's up, guys? Back to grinding today. It is Monday. Only 2 days left until we leave to Chicago. So had a nice relaxing weekend that I really needed, more mentally than anything, just to take a break from pickleball. I feel like it was very like consecutive, like playing and then not taking a break and training. So it was really, really hard last week, mentally for sure. But now I worked early this morning. I taught some clients, and then I started the packing process, packing my bags. And now I'm on my way to train with Bobby and Amanda. So we're gonna get a good training session in, and that's really it. It's taper week. No gym due to the hard training session. Tomorrow we have another singles focused training session, and then some recovery before our flight early on Wednesday. So I'll see you guys over with Bobby and Amanda. All right, guys, it's Monday night. I'm here walking Puma out for our night walk before bed. But as you saw today, I had a really good training session with Bobby and Randy, really working on our doubles games. And just always grateful to train with Bobby as often as I can because she's helped me a lot in my game. I think she gives me tips and advice, obviously from her having many years of experience and her being at the top of the game every year, basically. And so I'm always grateful when she can give me some pointers, and that she's willing to, you know. I feel like most top players are not as nice as that. So I'm really grateful that she has enough trust in me to kind of be that person, to be that idol and role model for me to get better. But yeah, so today was super chill, just a nice, intense training day and 2 lessons. So no gym, just rested and packed all my bags for our flight on Wednesday. And tomorrow also a pretty chill day, just a training session and then recovery. So I'll take you through tomorrow, and then this vlog will be out right before we head to Chicago. And then we'll have that Chicago vlog. So should be good. But I hope you guys are enjoying so far, like this behind the scenes of what getting prepared for a tournament looks like, especially when there's little time in between tournaments. But yeah, this is what life kind of looks like as a professional athlete. It's not as glamorous as people make it seem, and it's a lot of hard work, more mentally than anything. I think physically is always the easiest part, but mentally and emotionally, like willing yourself and using discipline over your motivation, because especially for me this week, my motivation hasn't been high at all. But knowing that if I am disciplined, it'll put the odds in my favor. So yeah, little rant there, but see you guys tomorrow.
All right, YouTube. We're here. One more training session before we leave to Chicago tomorrow morning. Kat's been putting in the work all week, just getting ready mentally, emotionally, physically to defend her title and go for the three-peat. So I'll give you a little insight on this last training session and then heading to Chicago.
Guys, this is it. My final recovery session, in the H-spot machine. The compression boots are ready. Now I'm getting filled with oxygen. Ready for my travel day tomorrow. So just, you know, tough week of training mentally for sure. Physically, not so much. I feel like physically is pretty doable. Like I said, I think physically is always the easiest thing to handle when it comes to being a professional athlete. It's the mental and emotional aspect that I think makes the difference between good and great. So it definitely was on the harder side, considering that we had back-to-back tournaments so soon. But I feel like I put in the work that I needed to put in. I trust, you know, in the training that we've done. I trust in myself to go out there and do my best, and whatever result that means is what it means. You know, I'm going into every tournament looking to win the gold, but you know, there's a lot of things out of your control that can stop that from happening or can let that happen. So we're gonna finish up this H-spot session, and yeah, off to Chicago tomorrow, and we will see you guys on that vlog. So thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please like the video, comment, and subscribe. Just trying to grow this following and keep you guys informed of what a real life on the pickleball tour looks like. So appreciate you guys.